So, we are live once again. Could one of the players say something right now? So I can...
No.
Nice, everything's working. Welcome to this night's episode of the Forgotten Roles. My name is Taavi, and, well, this is our campaign. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Fourth episode going on. Probably no need to introduce players anymore. You can check the first 3 VODs for the introductions if you want to. But should we continue?
Hell yeah!
Sure thing. Last time you were confronted at the city of Fetch. You were surrounded by a few guards, and you were taken to the Rocky Trap prison, waiting for your quick and short trial, which ended up being, well, quite one-sided. Diaprar, you displayed your skills for magic for the lady who I don't think she introduced herself to you. You didn't ask either. She sent you to mines to the west. 2 guards accompanied you and dropped you at the edge of the mountain. You are at the roots of it, went inside, met a short, bald, tattooed, quite young looking man, which ended up stabbing Morkran with a quite warm stick, branded you. And here we are. You have just grunted when the labeling mark burnt your buttocks, and the man is just looking at you all. So, how about...
Is there anyone else around?
There are a few. They do not look guards. Just standing there, leaning to the walls, arms like this, and looking at you, all silent.
What kind of space we are in? Small room or?
Yeah, you are in a cave. You have traveled for, I think I specified last time that it was maybe a few minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. The space is quite damp. Oh, player sounds are not so good. Okay. The atmosphere is quite damp. This spacing here, it goes way down all the time. You could go back, of course, but, well, quite shallow, maybe 10 to 15 feet wide. You cannot see the to the other side though at all, so you are in midst of the tunnel at the moment.
Is the branding iron in some kind of fireplace, or is it bonfire, or?
Yeah, there's a small pit-like kind of a chandelier which the branding iron is being held to. The bald man, who also hasn't introduced himself to you, I think, just looking at Morkran and holding the branding iron to the fire.
What does the brand look like?
I think I defined last time that it's the same Calitron Empire smirking face.
Okay.
So,
In that case, Kamos turns around, starts to rub his shoulder, mumbles something to himself, and casts prestidigitation to make a small symbol to appear on his skin, right here.
okay, the same looking brand. You have seen the Morkran's buttocks quite well now. So
Morgan is grumbling and wobbling away from the branding spot.
yeah, it burns.
Still keeping his trousers in his ankles.
Yeah, you can see few of the guys standing few feet away from you, just looking at each other and looking at you and looking down to you at your buttocks, and you can see a small hint of smirk.
Are they enjoying what they're seeing?
Possibly. Yeah.
Oh god damn it, that smarts.
Yeah, so who's next? Takes the iron away from the forge and points at the uproar. Looks at your reaction. Nope. Talvana. And Kaamos. Are you showing the brand actually?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
Well, actually, they marked me already in the city, and at that point I saw the mark.
Throw an deception with advantage.
Then
The
I
man.
threw 1 and 3.
Yeah. Nice. So
Nice.
the man comes closer and tries to get some light from the branding iron. Actually, brings it so close to your skin that it almost burns you, and looks at it. Doesn't notice, definitely. Just takes the iron away and... Sure. You too. Tiepan Talvana.
I'm sorry, but my religion prohibits any kind of marking
Yeah,
on a skin.
people could have died and get marked.
Do I seriously look like one who cares?
You should. That's part of human rights. Where we come from.
Is there any, like, it's okay, but is there like any sand on the floor?
Yeah, definitely you might be able to scoop up some sand.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you take some?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's too obvious.
Yeah, probably. I'm just going to tie my shoes. Okay, Talvana, would you like to throw... Let's see... It probably isn't really a cultural thing for you not to have anything. It
Well,
maybe though. Maybe persuasion.
oh, shite. Hoi. 16.
Okay. Points the iron right directly at your face. Brings it pretty close. You can also feel the heat hitting your tip of the nose. Brings it away. I'll figure something out.
Thank you for your patience.
And the 3 guys and the small, pretty short man, they start just laughing. Just laughing at you. Did you really think that we'd brand you? Everyone's just laughing. Oi.
Well, you were very convincing.
Oh well.
Diabra is looking at Talvan like, what the fuck?
Oi, sorry for that. We're just having fun. Look at you, Morgan.
Morgan just stares at them, still like have, trousers in his knees and he's speechless.
Oh, we can heal that later. So.
You better! God damn it!
Now, don't you dwarves have a good sense of humor?
Yeah.
Fuck off!
Oi, no need to be pissed. We're just having fun. Come on. Let me show you the ropes. About the guards though. Just be... Well, try to avoid them. And the man starts leading you forward.
Excuse me, but could you tell us your name? I believe you are some kind of foreman here. How should we address you?
Well, Dim.
Dim?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
the age, whatever comes after. But not a foreman, just social. People trust me.
I see.
So yeah, we mine, we dig, we carry the shit outside. All good. We get to live, get food. It's pretty safe here also.
What are you mining here?
No idea. Something. It's giving me the creeps.
So you are looking something, not ore?
No idea. Just digging.
Uh-huh.
We tried to escape. Kill us. Right outside.
Mm.
Well, we're
That's
criminals.
weird.
Criminals after all. We all did something. You too. Pissed off someone. Stole an apple. Killed someone. We deserve it. Most of the gals think like that. Some you might not want to bother.
Are they dangerous?
Depends. We all have pickaxes. Anyone's dangerous with a pickaxe.
How many guards are there?
Doesn't. They change. Come here, go. Just, I don't know, maybe 40 or so.
And how many prisoners?
Hundreds.
I like those odds.
Oh, like ya. Already thinking about escape, are you?
Why not?
Nah, physically too tired. Can't escape. You'll see. Few days and you're broken. Mentally. And, well, look at me. He's quite thin. Definitely hasn't seen that much protein, fiber, carbs in a while. Get something to eat, definitely, but
the part where we are walking, does it look like it's a natural cave or has it been dug?
Definitely, people have dug it. As you go further and further, it takes you again a good few minutes of walk to get deeper down. You can see few guards around you. You come into a more open space. There are a few stalagmites, which look to be actually holding the whole structure together. They have dug it so it's not really an open space, but there are a few pillars here and there holding the cave's walls and roof falling onto you. You can hear cling, 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 as tens and tens, probably 20, 30 or so, are mining there. People are around you quite dirty. It smells, reeks. The atmosphere is quite damp. It's a bit hard to breathe.
So are they like mining multiple caves, or is it like one big cave going downwards, or?
You have traveled maybe 50 feet or so down vertically. Not that much. It's slightly curving down.
Are there like multiple caves, or is it just like, are they mining one cave?
They are mining
like
one
a tunnel.
Yeah, they're mining one tunnel which expands at this point you come up to. In the further distance, you're not quite sure. It's quite dark here. Actually, do you have night vision? Dark vision?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you see it. Far to the left and far to the right. At least you think you see two more exits. Well, not definitely exits, but routes somewhere here, somewhere else. People are carrying huge piles of rocks in caskets on their shoulders. They are thin, starving, hungry, thirsty. Most of them. Few people around you peek at you quickly and just continue carrying and just there at the floor. Tim says that, okay, before the guards get to you, just take an axe, pickaxe, and well, there's the wall. Start hitting. We get food in. Let's see, it was around midday. A few hours. Just do your work. You'll be good. I'll go back up.
Are we still held with the mandibles? I mean, mangles. What are those? Handcuffs?
Yes, you
Shackles.
are. It's quite loose, though. You can stretch your arms in a pretty flexible area, so your hands are not held like this with the shackles, but just definitely can't go arms wide open, but
almost. Like
imagine putting your hands like this, and that's the maximum.
Okay.
Yep. So there are a few pickaxes on the ground. What do you do?
Can I see any guards in a hearing distance?
Yeah, sure, you can. Few are leaning against the walls. They have their swords at ready on their hilts, just looking around. But if you are careful enough, it's quite noisy here. You're able to whisper, most definitely, without having to draw any checks.
So while Morgan is picking an pickaxe up, he says in a low voice, "Should we go and see what we can find deeper?" Oh yeah, my voice. Or should we just like try to get the hell out of here?
As Deborah says, picking up a pickaxe. Of course, I'm not literally. This kind of work isn't for elves. We should get out of here as soon as possible.
Shouldn't we at least try to find out who's carrying the keys for these shackles before we even start to think about getting out?
Well, I think
Yeah,
I think we could break the shackles somehow.
yeah, and it might be easier during tonight. I hope we get to sleep somewhere.
Who knows?
In worst case scenario, we can use the pickaxe to break the shackles.
Does the shackles look like it could be broken with a pickaxe?
Yeah, most definitely. And even as you glance around you, most of the people around you do not have shackles, guard or not.
Okay.
So they just forgot to unshackle us.
Yeah, maybe it's to break in the new guys. But yeah, Tal takes a pick and goes to the nearest wall and starts swinging.
Yeah, as you go to the nearest wall with someone next to you, most definitely can just see, okay, this is the wall I have to hit. You start working your way through. As you first hit the pickaxe, go throw strength check.
Oh. Hoi. It's a 2.
Okay.
I hurt myself.
as you hit the wall, if you hit something hard, immovable with a baseball bat, you know that it strikes you back quite hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the same sensation. Oh, Jesus Christ! And the guy next to you just keeps working, but you get the hang of it quite quickly. Others probably also do the same. No need to draw anything, but you just start working. People go. You do not get a really good look before guards starting to look at you angrily. If you try to gaze too much into the area nearby, you just work. It takes a good few hours to do the work, and you can hear the presumably lunch bell clink 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 echo somewhere in the distance, and immediately all around you people just drop their pickaxes and take some water. They have lace on their sides and take some water and wash their faces and quickly wash their hands and just start marching towards the left exit you saw, Morgrim.
Phew. I guess we should follow them. Morgan just like throws his pickaxe on the ground and starts wobbling. Clearly has some pain walking.
Definitely still burning you.
Kamos follows Morgran's example and just lays his pickaxe down and follows him.
Tiapar follows suit.
Tal follows, but doesn't drop his pickaxe.
Okay, sure. As you go, following the people that go into the same direction as you, Talvana, you are stopped at the entrance of a sub-tunnel. Guard look at you. Oi, you!
Yes?
What you doing with that pickaxe?
I kind of got attached to it, so... And I like it. I don't want anyone else to use this.
New guy, right?
Uh-huh.
Figured. Leave it be.
Could you hold on to it? I don't want anyone's worn pickaxe. This is just fine.
The man who's human, in his 180 centimeters long, look at you. Do I look like a doorman? Dude. Leave it be.
You are quite tall and beefy, so yes, you do look like a doorman.
Smiles a bit. Feisty. Yeah, well, the tunnels will break you. Just give me the axe. Grabs it forcingly from your hands, throws it on the side.
Gentle.
Throws it on the side amongst other pickaxes.
Well, as I walk past, I look at the garden, saying nothing.
Morgan stops at the same guard and says, "Oi, Mr. Guard person, why are we still shackled and nobody else is? And I want one of those water skins also. My hands are really dirty. You don't want me to spread any diseases around."
Oi. New here, right?
Yep.
Wait a moment. I don't want you to strangle anyone with those anyways. Just mumbles a bit and takes a few minutes. Comes with a pair of keys and unshackles you.
Can I see where he got them from?
You came from the right, from this perspective. Let's imagine you first came to the tunnel. You went to the right. Right, and he went left from there.
So where we came from?
Yep.
Right.
Right. Right.
All right.
Now that you have the keys, could you also open mine?
Unshackles you.
Oh, if I hear this, I run back. Okay, me too.
Unshackles you.
Thank you.
Could you do my as well? These are really bad for my skin.
And the mines aren't, and unshackles you.
Thank you.
Yeah, go have some lunch. You're not going to get anything for... You're new here, right? Haven't seen you.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, 6 to 8 hours, depends on the cook. Yeah, eat well. You'll get the water lilies from the lunch area, so... Yeah. Get going.
Okay.
Thank you.
As you go, you hear a fucking hell behind you. You were the last ones to arrive at the feeding hall. It's quite simple. There's quite a lot of people around here, 50 or so miners. Definitely, this is not all, considering what Tim said. As you step in, everyone just stops. There are a few tables, long tables going from, at your end, 50 feet or so further into the distance, and people are quite scattered here. Far on the left you can see a man sharing food. There's a small line.
Only one man?
Yep. You can see a few guards, of course, spread around the room. Most of them are just leaning against the wall again. Other hand at the sword's hilt, just looking around. And people are staring you.
Camus starts to walk towards the guy who is giving food to others.
Yeah. As you go, everyone's just following you with their gaze, and snaps back to Morkran and Diabra and Talvana as you go further.
Can I see the somewhere where there might be those water skins or?
Yeah, at the man who's sharing food.
Yeah, well, then I'm going to walk towards there.
Yep. Do you all go?
Yep.
Yeah. As you go by, just people are staring at you. Slowly, the voice here again is raising a bit. People stop glaring at you, and you just start ordering food. Comes you being the first one. Okay. What you'll have? Huh.
Well,
Funny joke. We only have one thing. Actually, two.
well, in that case, I'll have that and water, please.
Okay, water and this shit. Sure. You others?
Same.
Water and this shit.
Same.
Water and this shit. Looks to Morgan.
Yep,
Water and this
sounds
shit.
good.
Yeah, sure. Take something off the ground. Huge pot. Oh, metallic pot, and drops it on the table and takes a scoop. So, this shit. And yeah, water. Just a moment. Goes below the stand and takes a few water lilies and puts them on the counter. The substance he just drew from the pot is the same thing you ate at the Epiode's Tavern. I believe the name was something.
Black water.
Black Waters, yeah.
White slime. My favorite.
Get on. You see a few guys coming behind you. Make themselves to the line.
Yeah. I grab my food and water skin and start to look for a place to eat.
Yep. There's
same.
a lot of room. There's a lot of room.
In which kind of container is the food being served?
It's a wooden bowl.
Wooden bowl.
Yeah,
Okay.
quite simple. Definitely can see a few cracks around it. They have been washed. So it's dried, washed, dried.
Okay.
Was there a spoon or something like that?
Yep. Also wooden.
Does it look like I can make a shank out of it? Like by grinding it to a stone or something while I'm like having my long rest, maybe later on in the night.
Yep, most definitely.
And please say it's a wooden spoon.
Yep.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm following Gamos wherever he's going to sit.
Yeah, water skin. Thanks, Diabra. Brain fart. But yeah.
Yeah, the Emperor is following suit with his bowl of white goop and the water skin.
Sure thing.
Yeah, as we were walking, I asked Gamos again, because when we were riding the cart here, I believe I also asked, but what did you do to piss off that not so nice lady at the mansion? What's her name again?
Well, I didn't piss
Gisher,
her.
I think.
Yeah, Dendril. Gisher. Well, I didn't piss her off. I pissed off one of the nobles of Fethia. It was a little poem about his heroics. In not so flattering manner.
I see.
So.
I'll brand that name in my memory. I will hold a grudge.
Sure thing. The exact name was, yeah, Denriln Gisher. I can paste it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep, like that.
Okay.
If you are going to brand it, I think those earlier guys can help you. I know.
Does Camus find a empty table or a spot of empty table?
Yeah, spots. There are many spots here. Most definitely, in most cases, you sit just behind, next to someone. And no one takes another glance. You sit there and look at you and nod a bit. They're quite tired, everyone. Just focusing on eating.
As Morgan sits there and starts to eat, he thinks it might be a bit strange that they're serving the same stuff here also. And I'll try to remember how long was I eating that same smudge stuff in episode.
Yep, no rolls needed for this. You can definitely remember something, some stories. Well, the season wasn't that good last year, and not even this year because of the heavy rains near the Black Sea, because Epiode and Fetche are both at the eastern side of the sea, continent on the sea. And a year or so. And same with Kamos.
Yeah. Kamos has learned that the food is quite bad, so he just takes his spoon, lowers his head, as in prayer, mumbles some words, and again cast prestidigitation to flavor his spoon.
Flavor your spoon.
Flavor your spoon.
Yeah. You chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour.
Why would you flavor your spoon?
Because
can't you flavor your food?
Food is basically a living material, so I can flavor it.
Not anymore.
It's not living. I hope so.
And actually, this goes to backseating. Sorry.
No, continue.
Do it.
Can't we find out if it's actually living? If it works or not?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
if you
metagaming.
can flavor it, it's dead.
Yeah, that's metagaming, definitely.
I didn't say anything.
But if Kamos has been eating this shit for the past year, he should know if it's dead or alive.
Definitely you know that it's easier just to spice the spoon, fork, whatever. You can eat it with a fork because it's quite smudgy.
It's strange. There's the same shit here that there seems to be all around. What the hell is this?
I have no
What
idea.
do you mean?
Well, I was staying a bit over a year in Epiode, and they were serving at least about a year, as long as I can remember. They were serving about a year the same stuff that they are serving here. I think I find that a bit odd.
Well, maybe it's something easy to obtain with no effort. Good for dogs, pigs, and slaves.
Yeah. But I still find it odd.
Well, if you think about it, yes. I don't find any nutrient values in this goo, so
Having eaten it a few times, it definitely keeps the hunger at bay.
water does the same thing if you drink enough.
True.
But it doesn't give you much energy.
True. But yeah, definitely it has some nutritions in it because, well, Morgran and Camus are still alive. Quite healthy looking even.
If I
Is
remember
it
correctly, I think we fixed one of our house's walls with this stuff.
Really?
Yeah. There was cracks and so on the wall, so well, my mother just plastered in on the wall and good as new.
That's interesting.
As you discuss between the four of you, one pretty thin-looking man next to you. Yeah, and we were using the same stuff for laying bricks on bricks on bricks, and we built a well. It's a great glue.
Timo takes one spoonful of the stuff and like turns it around, like upside down, and looks at the goop as it doesn't even attempt to like start dropping down from the spoon.
As you as you hold the spoon up upside down, it doesn't drop, and the fellow next to you, look, I can even take the whole plate. Holds the plate upside down. Just stays there.
And I was only kidding about the wall thing, but nice.
Russian army food?
Takes just 2 days. Chew for it to harden. And continues eating.
So you could weaponize.
Shank
Okay, guys.
made out of
Guys,
this
don't
mush.
eat this shit. Let's make a spear. Or a sword.
Yeah, you can roll roll the smudge on your clothes and in spherical form. Make a sphere.
Make an armor of it.
Yeah.
Goop armor.
Yeah.
Base AC 20.
Sort of thing.
Blade goop. Okay.
And you, as you discuss, you can see few guards coming from where you came from and continue past you, and there's a door just next to the man sharing the food, and they take out their keys, open it. Both of them go inside, just look at you, everyone at the hall, and close the door, and you can hear.
Were
Lock it again.
these the same guys from the entrance where they unshackled us?
Quite hard to tell. Everyone's wearing the same armor and, well, most definitely not. Hard to tell, anyways.
Is there any other, well, exits in the space except the way we came in from?
Yep, no.
And that door?
Nope. That's all.
And how many prisoners about there are in the space?
Did I say previously? Sorry, 50 or so.
Okay.
Around.
Good.
But looking at the people around you, excluding the guards, of course, and you amongst you, not everyone is definitely at their full strength.
How many fighting men do I see?
Perception check, please.
10.
Taking a quick glance, maybe 5 or so. Definitely some newer guys. Most of these people have been here around for even weeks or months, or considering there's a few guys with large, long hair, beards. Could have had been here for even years. Hard to tell.
I'll turn to the guy who told about the laying bricks with goo to make a well and ask, do you happen to know what's behind that door?
Well, they don't let us go there, of course. Guards, I presume.
Oh. So, have you been enjoying your stay here?
Nope, not one bit.
What are you in here for?
Murdered someone.
Was he a nice guy?
No, fucker. Shanked him between the ribs. Comes closer to you. Tell no one. But he's in that well.
Okay, I'll keep your secret.
Continues
And
eating him.
back away a bit.
As you back away a bit, and you can definitely hear him mutter, "Just don't fuck me wife." Continues eating.
Can I see anyone resembling a ringleader here?
Ringleader.
Yeah, maybe not the biggest, baddest motherfucker, but the one who's like ordering other prisoners around, like the main honcho.
Now that you think about it, you haven't seen anyone besides Dime to order or bus people around, even amongst the guards. They're
So
just
there's no
chilling
whipping
there.
action going on.
Not here. At the outside, you could see a few slashing whips go on, but not inside. The roof is not that high, so it would be even hard to actually manage a whip here. Most of the gods inside here have swords of some kinds, daggers at their waists.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll definitely throw a perception check.
Oh, I will. 18.
There is quite a lot of silent communication going on between the guards. They look at each other and nod. You saw them nod with each other when they went in. Clearly some kinds of professionals. Not just bossing people around. Lovely.
So is there guards guarding the door? The other two guys went in?
Yeah, there are a few.
Or okay. How many guards have I counted so far when walking from the branding place?
Let's see. The one that unshackled you, the two that went to the door. Let's say there are 3 guards right now here in this room. It's quite large. and few guards back at the mining area. 10 or so.
So, okay.
Diabrar, didn't you have a memory of some kind? I think you can remember.
Nope.
Okay.
How are what kind of gear do the guards carry? I think you mentioned that they have swords.
They have swords and daggers at their waist. They have simple plate armor, not full body armor, but covers their chest pretty well. Most definitely some kind of a leather pants. Quite fine. And of course the smirking tabards.
Okay.
And they are carrying themselves quite professionally. Maybe mercenaries or soldiers, or like actually soldiers.
Yep.
Trained.
Yep, definitely. Considering the armor they are wearing, these are the same people that you have once fought against. Looking around you, takes again a few minutes. The door opens again. The same two guards come out from the door. They are carrying something. Looks like a cooking pot. Carrying it, closing the door, locking it, and giving the main chef the goods. New fresh pot. Oi, there's more. Plenty of it where it came from. And some people are going for second round.
Morgran winces and rises from the table to get some more.
Yep. Stand up, no one's paying attention. Go to the chef.
Can I have some more? It's pretty tasty. What is it?
Scoops it. Actually, hits your plate and raises the large spoon he's holding, and the whole plate raises with the spoon. Oh, sorry.
Splotch.
Well, don't know. It's nutritious. Just eat. Don't ask questions. I don't either. This guy's not a guard.
Yeah, I figured it.
Do the guards eat the same stuff?
Good question.
Now that I think of it, no. Haven't seen it ever. They don't eat with us.
That's weird.
You can see the man have a ding lamp above his head. I drew
Thanks for the grub.
natural 20 for intelligence.
Oh, nice.
His mind just exploded.
Yeah.
Thanks for the grub. And start wobbling back to the table. And I share the small tidbit with the rest of the group.
Yep.
Now that's strange. I kinda point the argument at Tal.
Are you planning on using this information to start a food fight or something?
Might be a good idea.
One crazy son of a bitch. Or
People look pretty hungry around here.
Well, if you don't have any proof, if you could get proof, then you might rally some hungry folks behind your cause.
If we could get the cook to spread the word for us. I think they trust him. He's been feeding from them probably for a while.
I'm not sure if he's a cook.
Well, food server, whatever.
Why would we want to spread the word though? What's in it for him?
I don't know. If there's a riot, probably a few of us can sleep away.
Or sleep away.
That works also.
Well, I don't want to have a dagger thrust in my back. But I do want to get out of here.
Same thing.
Do you have any ideas, Tiab?
None yet. I can guess. Too bad that we don't have our gear here. My spells are a bit limited without my focus, but I can cast some spells.
Morgan kinda lowers his voice. What do you need?
Well, the only thing that I think we can find here is just some sand that enables me to put some people, at least a couple of people, to sleep. I will collect some sand when we go back to mining.
Good idea. If you need some cover, I can be your man. Or dwarf.
Thank you.
Did you actually grab any sand?
Not yet.
Okay, sure. There are quite plenty. As you were digging down deeper into the walls, you could see a few pockets of sand fall apart from the wall. So there are definitely some.
Yeah.
How is the floor, by the way, in this space we are in? Or is there any sand on this room?
A bit. The distance between the mining area and this one wasn't too great, so people have been bringing sand to the floor quite a lot, so fine grain.
Could it be possible to try to gather some with my food under the table in a pile?
With your
Is
food?
there enough for
Your food
Yeah.
for your food.
food?
Yes.
Feet?
Yes. Yep, sure.
Or you can just drop your goo on the floor and pick all the sand.
So I'll try to. I start immediately. I try to gather some all around where my feet can like stretch and try to gather it so it's a small pile at least.
Yep.
It's wincing at the same time when my butt cheek is rubbing on the chair.
Okay, sure. You probably tried to do it
Stealthily, yes.
Okay, sure. Stealth, please.
Nine.
I noticed this.
Yeah. You can definitely see and feel Morkran's legs, which are quite short, of course. Morkran has some problems reaching his feet on the ground, and you're sitting on half of your butt. It's hurting to your brand new burn mark, and you're just shuffling there, having a seizure.
I'm looking at
Brand
Morkran.
new. I love that.
I'm like looking at Morkran and then like glance under the table and no. I can collect from some when we go back to mining. Don't overexert yourself.
One of the guards behind you. Oi! What are you doing?
Oh, my butt hurts. Those sons of bitches branded me.
Huh. Was it Tim?
I don't know his name. Ugly and bold son of a bitch.
Definitely Tim. Few of the guards. Everyone just start laughing around you. That fucker. Nice fella. Doesn't give me a trouble.
Could you heal this thing?
You want some ointment?
Whatever you have.
Yeah, sure. Can you grab your pants?
Ah, god damn it. That's not funny.
Oh yeah, it is.
I would be more efficient miner.
With your pants down?
No, with some ointment in my butt.
Get your pants down then. Told ya.
Morgan gets up and takes his pants down and shows my I show my butt the guard.
Yeah. The guard goes to the... As you start doing it, goes to the cook. You're not that far away from him. Grab some...
I knew it.
Grab some smudge on the counter and starts rubbing it to your butt cheek. Actually, it feels quite relieving.
Oh, keep on going, whatever you are doing.
Oh.
Takes a good one and slaps a few times and pulls your pants up and... Right, that was gay. Sure thing. That wasn't funny. Why on earth did I think that was funny?
Thank you.
Yeah, continue, please. Don't shuffle anymore.
And the god is thinking rest of his life, did I just turn gay?
Yeah.
Morgan walks to the table, maybe like wobbling a little less this time. And I sit down. Oh, whatever that was, it was amazing.
Did we others see what the god did?
Everyone around you, everyone in this room just stopped. Look at this thing go on.
I was probably facing the other way, so...
Yeah.
It's good to be ignorant, yes.
Yeah. People start standing up and going back to work. By time you are also told to go away.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
No resisting.
Yeah. You get back, you start mining. The uproar at this point, you probably scoop some sand.
Yep.
You get a handful, as much
Handful.
as you can carry, like pocket sand and back pocket sand and so on. And time goes by.
Mining. Nothing
Mining,
special.
mining. Yep, nothing special. Again, do you talk meanwhile or just do your jobs? And
Do I see guard chains?
most definitely they are changing a bit. Every now and then, every few hours, they are just swapping. New guys are coming in. They look quite fresh. Definitely a way to clean themselves somehow. Shining armor. Yeah, every now and then. 5 guards in this room.
So there was like 10 before, and now when they changed, are they all new?
Yep.
Okay, so like 20 or so different guards. Seen, but not in this room. Only 5 in this room, right?
Yeah, what you can see.
Yeah.
You can take your time. Doing anything special?
Can't. Just digging. Hope to find a diamond.
Dig. Work.
Yeah, I kind of remember just when you told us that we need to leave. Was it possible for me to like palm the spoon from the
Yeah.
cafeteria?
Yep, no problem. No problem. Do you do anything with it?
I don't. No. I don't think it's safe here currently.
Sure thing.
So that, how do the guards seem? They are like focused on the guarding, or are they kind of doing anything else? Like they're really sharp-eyed and keeping an eye out for like on anybody or everybody, or
They're definitely keeping a keen eye on everyone around you. And you, of course.
so I'm a happy dwarf mining.
You are.
How many stalagmite pillars is in this mining area?
There are a few. What you have seen, the area isn't 100% roundabout. It has one large, one maybe middle-sized, one really small. These 3 are all next to each other. There are huge rocks stacked to the sides of the walls, which haven't been broken for. They're harder material, just some rarer ore or so. And there's one all the way to the cafeteria area. So 4 bigger ones that may be holding this thing together.
And nobody's mining near them?
Well, not at them, but the 3 kind of centerpieces are positioned here that way that, well, you kinda are anyways by one next to one of these.
How high is the ceiling?
You can just swing your pickaxe.
Okay. How far is to the tunnel to the right?
Let me check. Around... I'm not going to lie too much if I say 100 feet.
Which way are they carrying the mine stuff?
They're carrying it outside.
From the tunnels we came from?
Yes.
Okay.
As you came originally here, you could see some people carrying them and just dumping them near the entrance. There were a few slaves, workers, trying to expand the entrance, and there were a few slaves just carrying the rumbles further down.
And nobody's giving any directions where to dig, just dig.
Just dig. Everyone knows what they're doing.
I'll stop what I'm doing and make my way to the right tunnel.
Do so. As you stop mining, you pass some tired folk, few guards, don't seem to mind too much. People are coming and going. Some are resting for a while, just sitting and having a drink. But yeah, it doesn't go too far. It's not the same size, the room that is, but it's a start. Definitely there are a few people just hitting their way further and further into the wall, so they're expanding.
We dropped it suddenly.
And Discord down, Discord down.
Oh yeah, it changed mine to Central Europe.
Let's see.
Yes.
Russia down. Okay, we are back. So,
I'll ask the guys mining there. Any instructions? What shape are we looking for with this design?
yeah, one man stops his pickaxe and I just directions were just hit the wall. We're hitting the wall that way. A bit down, they said.
Gotcha.
Sure, continues swinging.
So, is there different crew that's clearing away the debris, or are they the same guys who dig?
People are coming and going. It's hard to tell. You can definitely see someone dropping their pickaxe and collecting some rumble and into a casket of some kind and lift it up on their shoulders and just leave with it. So, same people, different people, people come and go.
Okay. Few minutes after digging, is there a basket
Yep.
lying around?
Yep.
I would like to fill it up, not too much, of course, so that I can carry it and make my way back to the bigger area. Try to find Mogran and Camus and Diab.
Yep, sure thing. Find them quite easily.
Where did you go to?
Just to the right side. There's nothing. They are just making a bigger room there. Trying to make a bigger room. It's at the moment it's smaller than this place. No exits.
I have been also wondering what are they digging here.
They don't.
Should I go and check another place?
Well, there is no another place.
Yeah, it's
There's
the exit you came
cafeteria.
from. Exit you came from. The cooking, the mess hall kind of a thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, I thought there were like the way we came from and like 3 ways. Which one was the
Yeah, 2 ways.
mess hall? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
to the left, to the right, and behind you.
So we're like digging forward
Central
from.
room.
Yeah.
Yep. You're expanding this
Okay.
whole area.
I think Jonas did not see my drawing, but it's something like this. And I suggest that each of us takes a basket filled with something and let's dump this shit outside. Check if they're how's the guards outside. How's the security?
Also, if you come across like any kind of crystals while mining, please do give it to me. I will try to make a focus from it for myself. Helps me cast spells.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Keeping my eye for crystals from now on.
Yeah. Let me see what would be this suitable. Probably
Quartz.
Like almost any kind of, I think any kind of gem or crystal will do.
yeah.
Because the concept of an arcane focus is pretty open. It can be almost anything.
Yeah, definitely. It would take you a long rest to do that.
Yep.
If you just spend the whole long rest doing that.
That would.
Yeah, everyone, please, if you're looking for a crystal, throw investigation. Yeah.
Let's investigate.
17.
Ooh.
10 and
17.
8.
okay. Yeah, Talvana, as you go further away outside, Camus, you definitely at some point come through a smaller crystal-like gem of some sort. It reflects blue light when looked through it.
Is it like stuck on the wall or?
You hit the wall, it just crumbles down with the debris.
Well, I pocket it and try to give it to the Aprara at later point.
Yep, sure. Talvana, you go outside.
I think all of us went outside.
Oh, you all went outside. Okay, Camus at his last swing. Ooh, gem.
Okay, in
How
that case,
convenient.
How convenient.
I immediately give it to the Aprara.
Okay, sure. Okay, as you all go outside, did you all take a caskets full of rocks?
Yeah.
Cool.
Decided.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, you're outside. Around you, you can see the sun is still up. You don't see it clearly, but it reflects to the mountain that's 1,000 feet away from you or so. You can see in the distance the mountain range to curve slightly to the left and just disappear into the everlasting horizon. You can see in the sky the two moons that are orbiting each other quite lightly, though, as it's almost full day. And there are slaves and guards around you.
To refresh my memory, did the rain stop at the forest or after we got out of the forest to the mountain range?
A bit before the forest, because the forest already had some fog.
Okay. Was there a bigger opening after the forest when we
Yes,
arrived?
quite a long travel. The whole travel took, I think, did I describe it last time? A day or two. The distance is about the same as it was between Fetche and Epiode.
Ah,
I might have misspoken last time, but it took quite a while.
okay. Did we see any farmland when we exited the forest?
You did.
Okay.
This is the rural Calitron after all.
It's not raining here, but they still serve us the bad stuff. Quite humiliating. Do we see the discard pile for the rubble? Or is there any?
See what I was trying to configure Discord because the webcams are lagging a bit. Could you repeat?
Okay, so do we see a discard pile for the rubble?
Yep, it's further down.
Are they processing this rubble in any way, or is it just being dumped?
It's just being dumped. You stand there just for a good while. Some of the slaves and guards are looking at you, but they don't really mind. They're just dumping it. And before we continue, let's have a 5 minutes of break.
Yeah.
So, back in 5. And we are live again. Yeah. As defined, you are outside.
So, did we dump the rocks already? What, like, Morgan tries to look around while we're carrying the rocks and probably dumping them. What can I see the slaves and guards doing generally?
Most of the slaves that are trying to main their way, they're trying to expand the entrance of the cave you came from.
Are they making it wider or higher or?
Both.
Are there any guard tents or anything like that, maybe?
Nope. Nothing alike.
Was there already?
Could you throw perception?
All or just?
All, please.
14.
Okay.
22.
Well, now you can.
90.
Yeah, you and Camus can see that there are guards going only inside and outside.
From the main entrance. From the main entrance, there is
Yeah.
like side tunnels visible.
Yep. No.
Is the area we are mining surrounded by anything? Is it just?
It's just
cliff?
a pile of rocks, bigger rocks, smaller rocks, medium rocks.
Rocks of all sizes.
Yes.
Can I see any horses or carts or anything like that?
The last one you saw was the cart you came with.
Is it still there?
Nope, there are two carts left.
2 guards went away. Okay.
How many guards are there outside?
Counting 20 or so.
Is anyone carrying a bow?
Yes. Few. They're
Are
just
they
they're
on a
just
higher ground?
here and there. They're just sitting around, scattered all around. You figure out that okay, at least every second or third guard has a bow. So
Almost 10 archers.
yeah, and the bows they are carrying are quite heavy-looking crossbows.
Crossbows, okay.
Yes.
That's pretty bad news, guys. They shoot far. Did we
Yes.
see Tim on the way out?
Sorry.
Did we see Dim or Tim or Jim on the way outside?
H-Y-M. Thim.
Thim, okay.
Yeah.
Thim.
No, you did not. You can't see him around you. You didn't see him inside. nowhere to be seen. As you loiter here around, hey, you four, back to work. Break's over. There's a man holding heavy crossbow, actually to his side, to his shoulder, and keeps quite keen eye on you.
Morgan grunts, sighs, and turns back to the cave.
Gebra follows.
Same, and sorry about that, sir. We are new here, so we don't know the ways yet.
And Discord crashed, but I'm back.
Yeah, I changed the location.
To Western Europe.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's try that out. The Central
Eastern
Europe.
Europe is down.
Yeah. First Russia, now Eastern Europe.
It is affecting everyone.
Yeah. So
Article 13 and so on.
yeah. So Gums, were you doing anything?
Yeah, I was.
Well, the rules are quite simple. Just nods at you and do your job. Don't loiter around. Stay healthy. Just get back to work.
What work exactly? We haven't been given any instructions. Just to pick a pickaxe and...
So those weren't clear instructions enough? Drops his
Oh no,
crossbow.
I'm a man of details. I like to know what shape I'm digging, which room I'm making. If it's a kitchen, it needs to have shelves and stuff.
Take the pickaxe, swing it around. Well, if you want any details, have a curvature of, let's say, 10 degrees. I don't know. Just swing
Down,
it.
up.
Down.
Okay. Now we are talking. And I take my hand and make a 90-degree angle, and then about this much. Okay.
About that. Get back to work. Yeah, what do? Go inside?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
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 You go inside. Same business. And you keep working.
We didn't see anything akin to a place where people would sleep.
Not yet, anyways. So, you continue working. Few guards changes are had here and there. And you feel your muscles quite tired already. It's probably quite late in the evening. Your clothes are already dirty. Your faces, every part where dust can go has gone. And cling, 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 cling. The food bell once again. The guards shout, "Okay, it's quite late, let's sleep. Just eat and sleep." And people around you start gathering. to the mess hall.
I'll follow suit.
Same here.
Same business,
Yep.
just as previously.
Yeah, Morgan follows also, and I try to like gently spread some rumors about the guards not eating the same shit as we do. I don't go like from person to person, but like just mothering it whenever I'm like close to somebody.
Those damn bastards, it's better than us.
Yep.
Yeah, you get some nods. Some people are questioning about what you're saying, and yeah, few get a bit angry, but don't have the strength to start rumbling. And as you have eaten, the atmosphere calms down, and again a guard calls, "Oi! Tables and benches to the walls." And people start dragging the, well, tables and benches to the walls and start spreading a simple sleeping bags on the floor. Few are sleeping on the tables as they are cleared out of kitchen utensils and so.
Is the tables cleared to the sides, or
Yeah,
are
just
they
sides.
any near the door the guards used?
Nope.
Okay. I scoop. I mean, are we like getting a sleeping bag, or
Yeah, the guards were handing them out.
okay? As I get close to Diabrar, I ask, how soon can you make these guys go to sleep?
Since I have the sand, I could do it right now, but I can guarantee that I can sleep all of.
I think we should wait few hours, maybe. Are you done with your focus in 4?
No.
It would.
Technically, it's your long rest.
Yeah, I said a long rest on your side, so it would be 4 hours.
Yeah, but, I don't really need to focus for the sleep since I have the sand.
Yeah, but if we run into any other trouble, it would be useful for you to have your focus ready.
Yeah, I can cast most of my spells even without the focus.
Okay, but let's be sure we can wait that these people fall to sleep and then try to make the guards fall asleep also. How close do you need to be for the spell to
90
take
feet.
effect? 90 feet. Are we going for the back door or the front? By the way, these guards, I assume they were all humans?
Yep.
Okay.
But the people around you, some of them are not, some of them are a race that you have seen. They are a dragonborn or two, few half elves, few races that you actually have not seen before. Let me describe them soon to you. But yeah, continue.
How many guards were there, and how far apart are they spread? Are there like any in the sleeping room?
Yes, 2 stayed behind.
Yeah, and are they like next to each other, or?
They are.
Okay.
So they are standing. It looks like they are guarding the door. Yeah, Talvana, what you can see, what all of you can see, they're quite shaggy looking, large, almost beast-like creatures, huge noses, almost looking like animals, messy hair, messy beard, skin almost blue, almost grey, a vibrant shades of almost fur-like skin, flappy ears, quite long also, and definitely not humans.
Did we hear them talk? Do they speak common?
There are 3, and they are discussing with each other.
Okay. How healthy do they look? Are they, let's say, new here?
Quite shaggy, not too new.
Could they hold up in a fight?
You can ask.
I'll scoop up
Morgran.
next. Yeah.
Yeah, go away.
Okay. Because I was gonna scoop up next to you and tell you, I think in 4 hours, when everybody's asleep, we could start something if the guards doesn't come to this place. I mean, there is only 2 at the moment, and Tiab can make them to go to sleep. And I noticed that most of these guards, well, all that I have seen are human, so they don't have advantage in this darkness.
Sounds good. Do you need me to do something? Except be ready for it.
We need to get those weapons out of the guards, but once they are asleep, I think it will be an easy job. Maybe we should try to find also the key to the door, or should we just bolt out of here from the main entrance?
There will be probably more guards outside. We need to be ready for that at least.
Well, I didn't see any other entrances or exits. So if most of the guards are also taking advantage of the night and trying to sleep, they might be at the back room.
Do I remember any torch poles outside when we were there during the evening?
No, did not.
Yeah, I also tell this to the other guys.
Sure thing. People are starting to fall asleep. The Emperor, are you polishing your gem?
More grannies, at least. When I find my place where I lay my sleeping bag, I try to find a spot which is as hidden as possible, and if there's maybe a sharp rock formation or anything, I can try to sharpen my shank next to.
Okay, sure. So under the tables would be quite safe spot for you to hide on, just near the wall. You can even drop the long chair on its side and drag it next to you so that you really can't be seen. But as you start rubbing the wooden spoon next to the wall, please throw
And yes, I am like, I don't think it's necessarily polishing the gem, but I'm like attuning to it, so I can use it as.
Yeah. Stealth, yeah. Probably stealth.
Seven.
Okay. You can.
Oh my god, my rolls again. Like
You can hear that someone in the middle of the hall. Shut up!
and I stop. The spoon will do just fine.
Nice. Alright. The Emperor, you start attuning.
Yeah.
Okay. You really, to be honest, Morkran, you make too much noise doing that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm stopping.
Yep. And as hours go by,
That wasn't good.
Diabrar, you definitely feel that you get the attunement properly.
As the 4 hours pass,
Yep, 4 hours have passed.
I open my eyes. Do I see the up ready?
Morgran is also keeping an eye out at our party members for a sign, maybe.
Yep.
The Emperor like flash. The Emperor sees someone turning and looking at him. He like just flashes a gem and like this.
Like small thumb, ready to go.
And how close are we? Next to each other? Something like that.
Except Morkran. Well, I guess you could be close to each other.
Yeah.
I say to keep it together.
I say in Elvish that we need a distraction.
For how long?
I don't know, but how close are the guards to us?
20 feet, you are pretty far in the far end. Of
Yeah,
the
they're
hallway.
they're within the 90 feet.
Yeah.
Sleep spell.
Yes, definitely.
Are they still awake?
They are. Keeping an eye on everyone here. A few people are awake. Not too uncommon to see someone awake. Working too hard doesn't really make you always sleep well. So
How is the room lit?
Dim.
But there is torches.
Yep. Just 2 torches at the end of the hall. Next to the guards.
Okay, next to the guards.
Yeah, well, since they are within range, I could try to cast Sleep, and since they're next to each other, it will affect both of them. Because it's a bigger target and it's a 20-yard radius from the target.
Okay, roll 5d8.
See.
So the total hit points would be, let me see.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
yeah. As you focus down into casting a spell, you mumble a few words. How do you want to sleep them?
I guess that I like mumble some words, do some nice hand gestures, and since they're like standing next to the door, they both like slump to the wall next to them.
As the Emperor casts the spell, you can hear just a faint echo. Just poof around the room. And the guards, oh, wait, what? Just crumble down to the ground.
I get up and make my way to the torches and the guards.
As Tavana leaves, I nudge Kamos if he's still asleep.
What?
Morgan has also been waiting for something to happen and also comes to the guards pretty stealthily.
Yep, sure.
I like to snuff out the torches so it becomes dark.
So you put them down. There are, I'm not sure what do you even call them, like small pots with handles. They are next to the torch. You are able to put them down.
I frisk the guards. I take away their weapons and try to find keys.
Yeah.
Morgan inspects the weapons.
Excuse me, what did you say? Not Morgan.
Investigation.
No. Investigation, okay.
Yes, and Morkran, you too. Actually, no
15.
need to. Sorry, comes for the actually. I tried.
It was okay for that part because
Nice. It fit there. Yeah. Morkran, as you go through the weapons, you find 1 dagger, 2 short swords. And if you want to strip these young fellas, you can get some armor. Probably doesn't fit you though, because well, these guys are quite thin but long. Doesn't fit you.
Is it a breastplate or leather armor?
Breastplate.
Okay. Then it's fine. I don't need any. I'll need a short sword. And with my 15, do I find keys?
If you say that out loud.
I did find keys. Okay.
Yep. And as you probably say that you need the short sword. Morgan flips it quite like agilely and passes it to you, hilt first.
Okay.
As the sword flies in the air, you can hear the blade cutting the air as you catch it and give it to him.
Nice one. I'll. Is there anything I can use to put a gag on the guards and tie their hands and legs?
Not really.
Well, their clothes do just fine. If there is like a scarf or a piece of fabric, I can just.
Actually, the tabard. You
Yeah,
can take the tabards
tabard.
off. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Take them both off and just wrap them up nicely.
Okay. So what's the game plan? Do you want to go back room or outside? Did we see any guards going to the back room when we came to dinner and to sleep?
Diabrar, you would know that sleep doesn't last too long.
Yeah, sleep only lasts 1 minute.
I poke Kamos and hand him a dagger.
Thanks.
Let's say 30 seconds have bypassed by now. You have went through the armor, you have went through the weapons, you have quickly gagged these guys.
Sleep won't last long. We need to move if you're going to.
So to the exit it is then, or?
Yeah, I think we should go outside like right now.
Let's move.
Okay.
Morgan goes first.
No.
Stealthily.
No. Don't go first, you big
Morgan
wolf.
stops.
And as we pass these, the big furry guys, are they sleeping?
They are sleeping. When you are going towards the exit, it takes you just a good few seconds that you can hear some. Yeah, it's pretty nice day. You can hear in the distance few guards. You can even see them carrying a torch far in the distance at the moment and just talking to each other and coming towards your hallway.
Okay. So they are entering a dim space. Is there the tunnel? Is it opening like to the cantina, like in a 90-degree angle, or is there
90-degree, yeah.
is there tables and chairs around that wall?
No, they are at the sides.
Okay.
Just track to the left, track to the right.
I'll make my way quickly to the big furry guys and wake them up and say, "Now's your chance to get out."
They rub their eyes in a slowly motion. What?
The guards are asleep. Let's go for a walk.
Glances at you. Nods. Pokes his friend. And puts his hand to his mouth and points at the exit. And does the same for the third one.
Okay, let's split up to the sides of the tunnel entrance. And keep low.
How many torches were there?
Coming
2.
towards us, right?
2.
No, the ones that the guards had. Morgan will grab those and give those to the hairy guys.
Ah, for a club.
Okay. They take
And
them.
then like nods and follows.
You do
How?
all of this in quite a quick manner. 10 seconds.
Can we position ourselves to the sides where the tunnel is coming to the canteen?
Sure thing.
I'll pretend to be asleep next to the ball.
Yeah, go stealth. Probably all of you are going to be act quite stealthily, so please roll stealths.
Natural 1 for the Abrar.
13.
11.
25.
Yeah, Tiap, as you start heading towards the exit, you feel someone grabbing your leg and
Face plant.
just fall down. It's one of the guards. He's awake. He mumbles,
How did he do that?
What? What's happening? What? Guards! They're trying to escape!
How? We tied him up and gagged him. Oh no. Oh no. There's an escape artist.
Yeah. Sure, I don't have a battle map here, actually. But let's imagine. As we go forward. Diabra, you fall prone. Talvana, you succeed pretty well in your stealth attempt. Kamos, not so well, and Morkron, quite well. 2 guards at the entrance. The distance is almost 100 feet. The hallway is quite long. They go, can't see anything. Oh, was that Phil? Hey, you. Get the others. One of the guards nods and gets back into the tunnels.
I'll cast a Zephyr Strike on myself as a bonus action.
Sure thing.
And you move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. That attack deals extra 1d8 force damage on a hit. Whether you hit or
no
miss,
need to
your
read the
walking
whole
speed.
spell.
Alright. And I'll bolt to the tunnel.
Yeah.
Try to get the guard who's making away.
Yeah, sure thing. Go ahead and let me put there are guards 1 and 2 are guard 1 left, guard 2 is the one at the entrance, guard 3 grabbed Diabra your leg, and guard 4 is still gagged on the ground. So, swing away.
How far am I?
You said you went to almost to the entrance, right?
Yeah, I was like, if it's making a corner, I'm at the corner.
Yeah. Let me real quick see if I could actually find a battle map, but let's continue.
So how far am I from the guard who's trying to get
20
the
feet.
others?
20 feet.
Okay.
He's gone already.
Well, at that moment when he starts moving, I'm going after him.
Yeah, sure. Can't reach him, and the other guard doesn't get an opportunity attack, but you get to him.
Then I'll dash.
Mm.
So that makes me go 60 feet. No, wait. Where is it? No, I can move 70 feet.
Okay, sure thing. So 35 is the base movement.
Yep.
Good to know. So, you reach him. Just and just.
Okay. That's all I can do at this turn.
Yeah, sure thing. Next would be Camus.
How far am I from the guy who has Thor?
Let me draw your situation here quickly so I can explain easier. You went to the other side of the doors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, about same distance. 30 feet to the guard 2. Guard 1 was fleeing.
Okay. Do I see if the card is a human or something else?
Human.
In that case, I will go towards him, like when there is about 10 feet to him.
Yeah.
I cast Prestidigitation to snuff out his torch.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I walk. And the torch is snuffed because it's cantrip and it says you instantly snuff out a torch.
As you, the lights go out.
Oh, that would be so cool. You go like menacing
And you hear in the darkness, oh, okay, you can stop playing now. Anything else?
I ready myself. If he comes near me, I can stab him or something.
Okay, sure thing. What's... Oh, let me check something.
I think you can't do that because you used an action already.
Yeah, you used action, so you can't prepare for...
Yeah. Okay.
Prestidigitation is...
Yeah, it's an action,
Yep.
not a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay.
So, next up would be Morkron.
So I go to the guy who grabbed Tiabr, and he's prone, right?
Yep.
So the guard 3.
Yes.
And there's probably quite dark.
It is. There are no light sources anymore. The one which Kalmos just put out was the last light source, so it's pitch black dark. You are way deep into the tunnels and there are no other light sources coming. Unless one of you is glowing, but...
I go next to him and whisper, "Here is for me, Mom," and stab the fucker.
Okay, sure, stab him.
And I get probably an advantage, right?
Yeah, he's prone.
Now crit. No, almost.
25 certainly hits.
Really? 1.
Really? One?
Yeah. You didn't strip these guys, right? You didn't have the time, really.
No.
Yeah. You
It takes like a minute or 2 minutes to take breastplate
Yeah.
off, I think.
you get
Yeah, but luckily for you, it's not. It's only plate in front, right? There's nothing on the back.
he's facing upwards, but as you hit, you clearly feel something being punctured as you stab, wham, right into the chest area, and well, the area immediately starts pouring blood.
Holy shit!
And guard goes,
Mommy.
so, anything else?
Nope.
The Emperor.
Yes.
Yes.
First of all, I will stand up. So I'm no longer prone. And
So there goes half of your movement.
yep. And I'll I will just cast Firebolt on the guy in the ground.
Yep. Just hits.
So you are hitting Morgran.
Oop.
Dude, come
No.
on! No friendly fire.
Error. So yeah, we had
So 2 damage to 2 damage away from Mogran and into the guard tree.
You shift the damage like whoop.
yeah. Okay, 2 damage to the guard. I have to hand configure these numbers here. Okay, sure thing. As you blast the firebolt, quite a difference at this context. It hits the chin area. He's so in pain, just can't even scream. Just goes, burns so much. So, guard 1's turn. Do you do anything else?
No.
Okay, guard 1 keeps fleeing. So you are next to him. You can take attack of opportunity if you want to. Sure.
I will.
Starts. Also has the torch. Sees you, looks behind. Nope, and just starts bolting. Uses dash and take attack of opportunity, please.
All right. Let's see.
So guard 1, which is fleeing.
Okay, fleeing. Okay.
Yeah, I put some titles here.
Yeah, I noticed. Thank you.
Good yo.
And wait a minute. Do I have? Okay, I need to do this by something. Hop. Fuck. 9.
Yep, misses. You take a swing.
Didn't you have advantage because of that Zephyr thingy?
It lasts
Oh
one
yeah.
round.
Yes.
It
Yes.
lasts
Yes.
one
Yes.
round.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Once
it's
before the
concentration
ends.
1 minute. Yes.
Okay. So this is my advantage. Okay. Whew. Yes. Thank you.
Hits.
Thank you, Kamos. I
Nice
I
save.
hit him and then wait a minute. I need to take this. Yes. Effect on myself. Yes. Now. Boom. I force blast him in the back.
As you run to him, he tries to bolt away, but immediately you stab the poor fella. Where?
Straight to the upper back. behind the shoulder blades, so the sword comes out from the chest area, like punctures through.
Yeah. As you puncture through, it stops midway there, but you whack it once more, and you can definitely feel the ribcage break, and the man falls down on his knees and guards.
You
Falls
shouldn't
down.
have tried to run.
And falls down.
If I don't think I can do anything else, like try to snuff out his torch. He was having a torch, right?
Wearing a torch. Yeah.
Wearing, yeah.
Yep, he was carrying one.
Okay.
Easily.
Okay. And because of that, my speed is increased by 30 feet until the end of my... is it next turn? Yeah.
For what?
Because
Oh yeah,
you
it
hit
increases.
or miss,
Yes, it increases. So whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn.
Yeah, but since this was a reaction, attack of opportunity,
Yeah.
do I get the speed increase on my actual turn?
Good question. If we go raw, yourself on one weapon attack roll on your turn. It wasn't your turn, technically.
But that reaction is part of a turn.
Well, easier if we go that way. Let's include that on your turn. You get the movement for your next
Okay,
round.
thank you.
Yes.
It says end of that turn.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it basically ends because
yeah.
I'm like including reaction to my last
Yeah.
turn, and I already moved, so no movement.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it like this. I don't
Yes.
actually need it.
Yep.
Cube.
Next up would be guard 2 at the door. So the guard who's gagged tries to get his... You did tie his hands, right? Quickly.
Mm-hmm. And legs.
Of course, yes.
Yes. It was done...
Hands and legs.
Hmm?
I said
Peter,
hands and legs.
I have a question. Isn't this the guy whose torch I just snuffed out?
No. This is
Because there are guards.
Oh, yes, at the door. Yes. Most definitely is. Can't see you. Knows your whereabouts.
Yeah, okay.
Knows your whereabouts just about... You can see, right? Kamos?
What?
You can see?
I have dark vision.
Yeah.
60 feet.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can see in the darkness that the guard stares at the wall, at the ceiling, at the floor, everywhere. Tries to find the hilt of his weapon and just starts bolting at you and takes a swing with a disadvantage at you. Let's see, where's Kamos? Over there. These poor fellas don't have attacks.
It's gods.
Immediately did. Damage. Let's forget about that. 0. And they're wearing the wrong weapons also. Let me configure something really quickly. Okay, sure. Attack. misses. Just super wide bar swing, and is quite surprised that didn't hit anything. It just stands there. Doesn't see you. Not at all. Card 3 that grabbed your leg. The uproar. Face burned. Dagger on his chest. Takes
Short sword.
Short sword. Tell me. You took the dagger. Who took it?
I gave it to Kamos.
And what do you have, Talvana?
Short.
I don't think Tal has anything but his magical focus.
Then, no. Tal. Yeah.
Diab has nothing, yeah. Tal has the other short sword.
Sure.
I gave it to him.
This clearances tries to find the hilt. No. Tries to find the dagger. Oh no! And just look at you, grabs your waist, Morkran, and bams you in the face. I don't have the straight out. Let's see, where are my physical dice? They are here. 13 to hit.
Probably.
No.
My AC is 12, but doesn't he have like disadvantages?
He's at the ground, just hitting the ground. Actually,
Dark
true.
and so.
Yeah. Okay, 15. So 13 is best.
Hits.
Yes. Straight out face punch. 1 plus strength modifier. That would be. Oh. Okay. 1 plus 1, 2 damage. Direct punch to the face. And actually does that with his hands tied still. With both hands. Okay. The guard that's been gagged and tied tries to break loose from the gags. Nope, not a chance. Not a chance. So, the same guard. Yay!
What
New
about
initiatives.
the Doggo Boys?
Doggo boys. They did nothing.
No, furry boys, come on. Do something. Slap a guy.
They ran to you, Kamos. They are pretty close to you. Just maybe 10 feet behind you. They have 25 movement. Nope. Guard 4 doesn't get away from his restraints. Okay, again, the guard that grabbed the uproar's leg just before has a short sword still down his chest. Strikes again. With disadvantage again. Okay. 6 or 12. So 6. Nope, not gonna hit. Morkran.
I hit the guard on the floor again. He opened a lip. I like suck a bit and spit in him the face and stab him with my short sword.
Sure thing. Hits.
Again, one. What the
My
hell?
rolls today.
Oh. Okay. He punches you. You angrily, fucker, and just both hands down to his throat, and you hear the bones in his neck just break, and the physical form of him just goes limp. You can for a short while see that he moves his eyes towards you, a tear drops and just fades away. What's this music?
I rise the sword from his throat, wipe it in his cheek, and go for the next guy, who is gagged and tied.
Sure thing.
And that's my turn.
Yeah, let me just remove something on my playlist because that just sucked. Yeah. Go ahead, do it.
That was his turn.
That was his turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
I took the sword off, wiped it in, and moved to the gagged and bound.
Yep, sorry. I was
guy.
removing songs.
Yeah. Used my action. I used my movement to move the next guy, and that's my turn.
Yes, most definitely. The guard, which you are at, Gamos tries to swing again. Just blindly with disadvantage. Natural 1. Nice.
A bit a technical question at this point.
Does it have to do with this round? This cast round?
Well, this guy attacking, he didn't move at all, and Camus was 10 feet away.
I think.
Previous turn he did.
Yeah, he moved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, he dashed. Well, not technically didn't dash, didn't use the action dash, but dashed to Kamos and swinged. So that was it. Okay. Takes another swing. Kamos, you can see the situation so clearly that you just step one step away, and the guard takes the biggest swing of his life. Makes a kind of a dancing move and falls down onto the ground. Is prone and starts crying. The Emperor.
Can I try to have enough movement to get to the guard to put the spell down?
No, he's quite far away. Did I say the hall is almost 100 feet long?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so
then.
Close to with dash, but
yeah, I'll just move do a normal movement towards him and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yep.
While I'm walking.
Okay, sure. So you are 1/3 the way. So you leave Morkran alone with the gagged guard on the ground.
The dead guard on the ground. Yeah, there's the
yeah, there's two guards. There was two guards. Yep.
Yeah, I'll. Okay, I will not leave then, but I'll just cast Mage Armor on myself as a precaution.
Sure thing. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Camus.
I look at the guard and say to him, "Give me the sword. Shut the fuck up. And maybe I'll let you live."
Oh, badass.
Please throw. Probably not persuasion, but
most likely intimidation.
Yeah, most likely intimidation.
Do I get
at this point with advantage because he's already crying and he's actually quite young. You can see that he has some
25
facial pubes going on and just subbing. So he just throws this word next to your feet.
Well, I pick up the sword. It was short sword.
Short sword.
Short swords.
Short sword.
Nice. Now I have a little bit better weapon. Thank you, and now shut the fuck up.
Just keeps crying.
Slap. I said shut up!
I just continue my walk towards Talvane.
Okay, sure. And Talvana. The dead body you just mangled to death falls down next to you.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Does he carry sword or any weapon?
He has a spear.
Spear.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take that off him. Is there light source nearby?
Well, this guard had a light source with him.
Okay,
It's laying on the ground. You're halfway, by the way, to the
big room.
No, you're halfway to the tunnel that's leading to the big room, and it's the tunnel that connects the dining area and the big mining room you were at.
Okay.
It's not that long.
Okay. I snuff the torch
Okay,
on
sure
the
thing.
ground. And
Takes a
make
while.
Okay. And make my way further so that there is still darkness where to hide and listen.
Yeah. As you start listening, you definitely hear someone approaching. A group, maybe.
From the front?
From the front. They are still quite far away.
Am I close now to the big mining?
Did you go towards it?
Yes.
Yes, so you ran for one full dash, almost. And if you use one dash more, you are at the bigger room.
Before I enter the bigger room, do I see like dim light coming from the room?
If you go to it.
So it's not leaking to the tunnel?
No.
Okay. Then I go... or do I hear before I move those sounds of people coming?
You do.
Okay.
It's
Then
not
I
that hard to hear because you are in a tunnel and there's no way to sound to escape but your direction, so no perception checks for this.
Okay. I'll move close to the furry guys and give one spear to one of them.
Okay, sure.
If they are close to
They're pretty close to Camus. You managed to get there, yes.
Okay.
But that's your turn.
Yep.
Sure thing. Let me just... More crown.
As I stand above the boned guard number 4, I whisper, "This is for my father," and try to stab him in the crotch, the balls.
Oh boy.
What was your alignment again? Let me check that. Yep, go ahead.
I miss.
It's an
You missed a
advantage.
pro
Oh yeah.
Bond.
That's true.
person.
Yeah, with
So
advantage.
I can attack again.
Yes. Yep, definitely hits.
The jewels. Oh, the jewels.
Oh.
Okay,
Misclick.
calm down.
So do you
That's
go
us.
horizontal or do you go like vertical step or?
I try to push the sword through his crotch to his stomach.
And you manage to do so. Just straight out of crotch. The guard doesn't sound because, well, he's gagged. And is that your turn,
Oh yes.
the Emperor?
I watch Morgan do this, and like, I am pretty horrified. And was that really necessary? But he originally planned that he didn't really want to kill me if he didn't have to, but now that he has been pretty much skewered from the crotch, it might be better to just put him off his misery. And I cast a firebolt.
Sure thing.
Mercy kill.
I try to kill him. This is a bit advantage as well.
Yes.
21 and hits,
Yes, easily.
I guess.
Easy.
Yeah.
And he burns. He is very well done now. Let's say that.
Yeah. You hit to the face.
Yeah.
You go almost point blank. Just glance at his eyes. Just with the last breath he's taking, he's inhaling through the nose and through the gag some really hot air, and you can see him starting to breath some smoke after.
Yeah, and as he is smoldering, I turn around and start walking towards the where Camus is currently.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
So first Morgran skewered him, and then you cooked him.
So
We have a kebab.
He's a shish kebab now.
That's brutal.
So we are out of combat for now, at least. All you can hear is total silence. Amongst that, a bit whimpering. The guard next to Camus is just crying. The two large beast-like creatures next to you are just looking at you. They can also see in the dark, clearly. It's total pitch dark. And you can hear in the distance some more people coming. You slowly start seeing some lights to hit the walls around you. But they are behind the corner still.
Are they coming? So they're coming outside or from?
They're coming from
further
outside.
down?
Outside.
Okay. Morgan checks at the rest of the sleeping prisoner or slaves. Are they have they woken up or?
Yeah, the ruckus has. It didn't take too long. The combat took. We went through the 3 rounds, so less than 20 seconds.
Yep.
People just start panicking and what the hell's happening here? And
I take my short sword from the crotch and wipe it clean on his clothes, the guards,
sure thing.
and join the others. I think we are in the intersection or somewhere, right?
There's no intersection, there's an opening.
Yeah.
the dining hall.
On the dining hall opening. Yeah, that one I meant.
Yeah.
So what's next?
There's more people coming from the tunnels. We need to ambush them somehow, or we make our way to the back through the door and barricade ourselves in for the time being.
I think that's a bad idea. We're trapped there.
True.
We could ambush them. Did you see how many were coming?
No.
What do I hear?
Perception, please.
$24.
Yeah, so you try to listen to the voices
Yep.
in the distance. It's quite hard to pick what's happening because there are the people sleeping, slaves are causing a quite commotion there. But as they get closer and closer, they are most definitely. Let's see, how much was the roll?
24.
There are 10 or so soldiers coming at your way. It's quite hard to tell, but definitely more than 5.
I think there might be 5 to 10, give or take. So quite many.
Well, there are quite many prisoners here still. Could we use them somehow?
I don't like that idea. They are innocent in this, I think.
How innocent can a criminal be? And as I say this, I turn to the hall, and if there is anyone up and clearly seeing in the dark, like watching us, because we are in total darkness, I say that if you want to live, you need to fight for your lives. It's too late to turn back now.
With the 50 people or so, counting these 3 large beast-like creatures, humanoids, no one seems to be clearly looking at your direction.
There were dwarves in the group, right?
Yep.
Okay. Does my little encouragement get their attention?
Yeah, few people are definitely listening, but not directly looking at you. It's hard to see because almost everyone has stood up, and the whole room is full of people.
Okay. We should make an ambush. And I move, let's say, 15 feet from the opening to the side.
What about the corpse you left on the hallway? The
It's a
crying
bait.
dude. And the crying dude.
You can take the crying dude.
He's still sobbing on the ground.
Well, let's move him somewhere else so he doesn't join the others to fight us.
can I see a good ambush spot somewhere, like maybe a little crevice or something in the rock formations?
Not really. It's pretty clear way.
So evenly like mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty important because this is the place where people eat, so they have taken care of it. And as you try to find your positions, the sounds and lights are coming closer and closer. And in 50 feet or so, just behind the corner, you can see one man coming up from behind the corner. White, long hair. You could swear that the skin tone he has, it's almost black. Blue eyes, just burning from the distance. You can even see it through the darkness around you. Just stops, raises his hand. You can hear quite a lot of people stopping behind him. Just look at you. Tries to find eye contact. Everyone was hiding, right?
At least attempting to.
Yeah. Okay, it's pretty easy because there are corners. It's just no need for stealth checks here. You peek a little.
Yeah, I'm definitely more in the mess hall than I am like in the corridor.
Yep. Yeah, you peek a little. Anyways, you can see him. A powerful entity. You immediately get a fearful sensation. This man's trouble. As you peek amongst the crowd, amongst the corners, still has his arm up. Just burn them. Just burn them all. Let them suffer. Turns back. Leaves. And tens and tens and tens of guards are roaming in through the tunnel. And that's where we're going to end this night's episode of the Forgotten Rolls.
Yikes!
Oh boy.
Woohoo.
Oh,
Well, this just got interesting.
So, thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. Once again, had some fun. Try to not say actually and what else this time, and definitely and so, and I try to improve my storytelling and gameplay just a bit. We had a long, nice discussion at the end of the last week's game, but yeah, I had fun.
It worked.
Yep, same
Had
here.
fun.
That's nice.
thanks to all.
Yeah, please hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your wife.
Tell your wife's friends.
Wife's friends, tell your kids, hide your wives, and so on. Please follow us on Twitter. You can find it just after I transition our screen to offline screen. follow on YouTube. We need 100 subscribers there so we can get the YouTube/Forgotten Rolls URL. Let's continue next week. Thank you, bye.
Thanks and bye.
See ya.
Thanks.
Bye.